Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekday Wagers live on a halftime of Sunday Night Football, where we always are coming to you live with some halftime betting. And so we're going to get into all of that just very shortly. But today on the show, we're going to find out who won the NFL Overdrive. If you're not playing the NFL Overdrive that we do every Friday, then you're missing out. Just like if you're not watching this show live, you're missing out. So we're going to try to see if we can hold the guys back a little bit. We're going to look at some live betting and see if there's some numbers that are playing into our favor. And we're going to get all to that with our guys, Mark and Robbie. But before we get there, you got to make sure you tune in every weekday, Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. We are coming to you live right here on the Weekday Wagers YouTube channel. And also, we have a brand new social media. We haven't really done anything yet with it, but if you want to tune in and help us out and be a part of it, as we get ready to streamline everything through our socials, you can follow us on Twitter at weekday_wagers. And over on IG, it's very simple. It's just Weekday Wagers. So you can go ahead, throw us a follow. We'll be more than happy to follow you back. But let's go ahead and bring in these guys. They're waiting here, hanging out. And on my side over here with the good-looking hat. I like it. Feeling better, I think, Marky Model.
So much better. I can tell you that the last 36 hours has been a blur, only because I've been asleep for most of them. And as my wife asked when I was telling her I was getting ready for the show, she goes, "Did they give out an over-under on if you would actually be alive for the show?" And I'm like, you know what? That's not funny at my age. So I am so glad to be back.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, we're happy to have you back. When you sent that text, I think it was earlier today, that all the days run together at this point, but you sent that text. I was like, is he really going to come back and do this show? Because I told Robbie on Friday that you are not allowed to come on the show tonight, but I think you are feeling much better. And so we got to bring you back. We got to allow you to be here as part of the family.
And I mean, listen, how the hell would I miss out on a celebration day for Robbie by laying in bed? I mean, I'm all here for the chomp chomp. Let's get this one going.
Speaking of that, Robbie, Billy Ball is no more. What up, man?
Yeah, spot the buyout. Get out of Gainesville, you bum. Man, I'm happy. I'm so freaking happy. It's a great day. We got the win, and he got fired. You couldn't ask for a better thing. And Mark, man, I think you had a Michael Jordan flu game weekend, dude. When I was looking at your plays from Friday, I feel like you hit every damn one of them, man. So congrats.
Yeah, between Friday and Saturday, I believe I went 14-2 on the site.
Yeah. I'm going to get sick, I think. It's starting to get bad. my magic 8 ball ain't helping me lately. So I gotta do something. I'll get the cough, whatever that is. I'll get the vid. I had the vid and I still sucked. I need something else. All right. Well, everybody's here already in the chat, hanging out with us. If you're catching us on social media, thank you for hanging out. But let's go ahead and get into this game. It is 10-3, guys. A barn burner there in San Francisco. Let's looking at the numbers as a whole. Mark, we'll start off with you. You're the hottest person here so far, and the coughingest person. But the line now is 49ers minus 6.5 or 6.5 for the Falcons. Anything you like there?
No, to be honest, I don't trust either one of these teams, especially after what I've seen in the first half here. I think the total is the way to attack this. Okay. And I say that especially after what we saw in Denver earlier today, where they ripped off, 30 some odd points in the fourth quarter alone. Both of these teams, Atlanta and the 49ers, seem to be able to move the ball at will. It's when they get in the red zone, everything just goes to hell for each one of these teams. I think that the under, I would play the under.
Really?
I don't know what that line is at right now, but I like the under here in this spot.
Yeah, we're sitting at 35.5 currently at the moment. And so, if we're going under that, the odds that I'm seeing for the most part are minus 118 on the over and minus 110 on the under. That's over at BetMGM. So if you're interested in that, Robbie, is there anything on the game as a whole, if you'd pick one side or the other with a spread, or would you attack the over or the under by any chance?
No, I'm kind of with Mark. I like the under. Usually games like this, we're all over the over, but it seems like they can't get it in the end zone right now. But I was looking at Christian McCaffrey. FanDuel had his third quarter rushing yards at 20, but now everything is locked up. So I'm really trying to see if that comes back because it was set at 20 at like plus 100. So if it comes back, I'll let you guys know. But that's what I was looking at before we came on.
Yeah, and I love anything with C-Mac.
Okay.
I think he's having a field day. And with Kittle being back, Kittle has done more blocking for him than being involved with the passing game. And that has really sprung him for some decent runs. I love Christian McCaffrey. If we can get some live lines on him, that'd be great.
All right. Well, we can go ahead and tack those live lines now. And Mark, before we get there, I don't know how comfortable you are playing an under for Sunday Night Football. You've done that before. I don't know if you want to do that again, though. I don't know if we want to get into those waters, Mark.
So, in all fairness, the model had this game coming under the total when the line opened. Originally, it was at 47 when it kicked off. So we had the under coming in. I think what we've seen is what the model had already anticipated, and we've got two teams that struggle to get the ball into the end zone via the touchdown. This could be a kicking game.
Kicking game. I like that.
Which I was going to say, which falls right in line with some kicker props that I would be very interested in seeing what those are.
All right, well, let's get to CMC first, and we're looking at his numbers just overall. And he has 76 yards on the ground with a tutter. And then we have him through the air. He has 2 receptions for 19 yards as a long of 13. And so he's obviously getting some yards. His yards after the catch is 11 too. So he's catching the ball, plus he's getting downfield. Looking at his rushing numbers first there, Robbie, let's look at him. He's at 115.5. Oh my God. But through the air, looking through here, he's 35.5. So 19 to 35.5. And so obviously we'd have to have 17 to cross that number. Is there anything on those numbers that you might like at all?
I'm almost tempted to take rushing and receiving right now. It's 160 plus. It's an obscene numbers. 160 plus at minus 105, but he's at 95 total right now. So if he can just replicate what he did in the first half, which if the 49ers are up, they're going to keep giving him more work. Like they're going to try to ride him as long as they can because they don't have anybody else really to throw to. Pearsall is out. Jawan's injured. Kendrick Bourne is the only other wide receiver that's healthy. And then you got Kittle kind of playing decoy and blocking. I would probably look at the rushing and receiving at plus 160 plus at minus 105. That's what I'm going to put in. That's my play.
We'll go ahead.
I was looking at the same exact thing, Rob. I love the rushing receiving yards at 160 for the minus 105.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm going to put in as my play.
So you're going CMC, right? CMC?
Yes, sir. 160 plus at minus 105.
160 plus rushing plus receiving, right?
Yep.
R plus R.
Excuse me. Listen, I can't spell that. All right, we're going to go CMC. 160 yards rushing plus receiving at minus 105. All right, before I come to y'all on this one, because I do like that one, I have my play, and I kind of want to venture around if you could help me out. I'm looking for Jake Tongas here, and I'm looking for his receiving yards. If you could see where that might actually be, because I see it right now over on BetMGM just for 1 yard because he has not had a catch yet.
Yeah, he's not listed anywhere on DK.
Okay.
He is on FanDuel.
All right, do you see him there?
Yes, his alt line is there. Yes, I have his alt line. So they're saying 5 yards, but it's plus 360 for 5 yards.
I want to do both, but on BetMGM for 1 yard, it's plus 165. One.
I like that.
I don't care if anybody likes it. I'm playing it.
Okay, I'm just saying. You've got my stamp of approval.
Yes. All right, we're going to go Jake Tongas, 1 plus receiving yard.
Oh, if you're going to do that, I've got this one.
Hey, should we do an alt line as well and do on the same thing, 5 plus receiving?
I am. I've already locked that in, honestly.
Plus receiving at plus 360.
Yes.
God, this is so much fun.
Or you can do one reception at plus 235. Because then that would cash
cash everything.
Both of yours, surely. Yeah.
Well, no. That one, that's better than 1 yard. Because he has to catch it to get a yard.
Exactly.
Right.
So he could 1 yard.
He could still have a reception and lose yardage.
Right.
Your bet wins.
All right. So one reception. What is that one? I'll play that.
Plus 235 at FanDuel.
That's insane.
All right. And then 5+ receiving yards as plus 360. All right. We're going to do all this. And I hope everybody is hanging out with us. But this is Jake Tongas. He is the backup tight end who's been playing great when Kittle was not there. Obviously, we're seeing some injuries on the San Francisco side. So coming out of halftime, this is a perfect opportunity to let a guy who hasn't really done much in the first half really show up. And so I love that. So it's a FanDuel for the 1+ reception, and then 5+ receiving yards over at FanDuel as well.
I got to get this in. I'm so afraid we're going to lose this. Kyle Justmith.
Excuse me?
That's how I'm going to say it because I'll butcher his last name. Kyle.
Juszczyk?
Yeah, whatever. Smith.
What? What'd you call him?
I thought you were talking baseball or something.
Kyle Justmith.
There's a Z in there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's pronounced Smith.
Juszczyk.
Kyle Juszczyk.
Go to bed.
He is at 10 receiving yards now.
Don't talk to Mark like that, Robbie.
I know. Good. You're so right. I should go to bed.
Sorry. I got a birthday boy who needs to go to bed. Tell him bye. All right.
There's Finn.
Happy birthday, Finn.
They said happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Go see your mom. Go.
He's currently at 10 receiving yards. Over 10.5 is plus 135.
What are you saying?
Kyle Juszczyk, or whatever you said his name is.
Juszczyk, like a Juszczyk. Yeah, Juszczyk.
Whatever. I'm going to stick with Smith.
All right.
Kyle Smith is currently at 10 yards. He's already has 10 receiving yards. His over 10.5 is at plus 135.
Okay, so we're going. Just tell me what you want me to play. Over 10.5 receiving yards, right?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know what we were doing. And what's the number plus what?
Plus 135.
Plus 135.
Yeah.
I just need you to tell me the odds on Mr. Juszczyk, Smith, whatever. All right. We're going to go Kyle Juszczyk.
A little foggy in the brain.
Over 10.5 receiving yards at plus 135. If you're just joining us, thank you all. This is honestly, we're trying to get these plays in throughout the first part of halftime because it's about to start as we're looking at this. So, but thank you all for hanging out with us. This is what we do. We have a lot of fun, especially on half times of Sunday Night Football. We try to get some betting, lines in. So what we'll do is we'll kind of pay attention and play these lines and maybe pick up some other ones as we get throughout the third quarter. But just to give everybody a recap right now, we have Kyle Juszczyk over 10.5 receiving yards at plus 135. CMC, Christian McCaffrey, 160 plus receiving plus rushing at minus 105. Go ahead and get that in. And then this one's at FanDuel, I believe. It's Jake Tongas, 1+ reception is at plus 235. And then 5+ receiving yards is at plus 360. Mark, that one was at FanDuel as well, correct?
Which one?
Receiving yards. No, Jake Tongas.
Yes, that was it. Robbie had that. Robbie found it.
Okay. So both at FanDuel then. All right, good.
Yes.
All right.
Correct.
So we usually get up to 5. Boom Boom's got Mac Jones plus 1,900. It's just for an anytime touchdown. And then we just got a full yard, guys. Just brace yourself. We just got 1 yard for CMC. Add that one to the list.
Better than minus 1 yard.
Throw it in the bucket.
Throw it in the bucket. It all counts. We're trying to get – so at 76 plus 19, he's now got 77 plus 19. We're well on our way. How many short are we? We need like a counter. 70.
I know.
So AZ 96. 96. He's got 96. I'm trying to do my math here. So
96. And we need him at 120, right?
160. My gosh.
160.
The vid got your brain. All right, so we're watching
64.
this.
We need 64 more yards.
What?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's 150. That's 150,
No, it's not.
right?
I don't know.
No, it's 160.
I'll call Soupy, and he'll tell me the answer. Give me a minute.
All right, I do want to go over here to DraftKings, which is usually the only place that has special teams props that are live. And Eddie Piñeiro's number 7.5 is his kicking points at minus 140. John Parker Romo 5.5 at minus 120. It just fell.
Thank you,
what we're going to see?
Kimberly.
What was that?
Kimberly carry the one.
To carry the one, and you get to 160. I know my math.
So now we're looking at these numbers moving a lot. Eddie Piñeiro's number just jumped a whole lot. So it just depends on when you get these. My suggestion is I would wait till after the first drive if you can to get a kicker prop, unless you get them at halftime. That's a good number. Right now you can't. So we'll see. But anything else that you like in this game? Because I don't know how you attack this game on the San Francisco side as we're watching them matriculate the ball down the field at the moment there, Mark.
What do you think about the John Parker Romo kicking points at over 5.5 right now? He's sitting at 3. Atlanta needs a field goal. We cashed that. That's at minus 115.
I like it. I think if I'm looking at the actual kicker model right now, I'm going to pull it up. Before this game started, he was at 7.8 kicking points is his projected number. He's going to have to kick again a field goal at some point. The issue is there's probably no chance you're getting over the 3 just from extra points.
Right. Well, the thing is, too, they're about to head into field goal range as well. So they're at about the 38s where his drop just stalling out.
Yeah. Well, that's San Francisco. We're talking about the other. I'd say let's play it, Mark.
Yeah, I'm putting it in now.
Can you see anybody else? I don't see anywhere else that has it. So right now it's John Parker Romo's over 5.5 kicking points at minus 115. I think we should lock that in.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Piñeiro. My bad.
Nope. I tried to pick up Piñeiro on.
It just dropped to minus. Oh shit! It was at minus 105, and then went up to
again.
Yeah, to minus 110.
All right, so minus 110. We'll lock it in for. I'm trying to get it in real quick.
Oh my!
All right, so John Parker Romo. All right, John Parker Romo is the kicker for the Falcons. We're going to go over 5.5 kicking points. I'm going to say KP at minus 110. All right, so you got that one in.
Yep.
All right, so that'll be our fourth play. We usually try to only do up to 5. But the first commercial break, we will announce the NFL Overdrive winner this week. So make sure you stay tuned to there. We should get a commercial break here shortly. Oh, we just got a big run from CMC, little first down run. So if everybody's watching, hanging out there,
get that third quarter Russian prop in, he would have cashed that easy.
Hey, by any chance, I know that Mark, you've been on this guy a lot. Did you have any quarterback props at all about a guy running again this week?
Tua.
What did he end up with?
I know he cleared it. I think he finished with. Hold on, I can tell you.
Because he's been running like crazy, and I honestly, it was very early on, and he ran for like a 6 or 7 yard, and I was just like, my God, like dude, just like easily cash that for you.
His line has been at 1.5 all season. This week they moved it up to 4.5, and he ran for 6 yards.
Is this the same Tua we're talking about? Tua turned the ball over?
That's the same one. That is the same way. He can turn that ball over all he wants as long as he runs for his life.
Yeah, I'll give you that one for sure.
I'll tell you too, another prop that continues to cash, Alec Pierce, longest reception, continues to cash. And then Tyler Warren, we talked about his first quarter.
Huge.
He had 29 in the first quarter. Just another solid cash. Yes.
You know what was another solid cash? Ramondre Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Over 46.5 yards in the first quarter, my friend.
I'm glad he cashed for you. I still hate that guy.
Hey, speaking of easy cashes, How about them Cowboys? Yes. Texas Joel just
What a
joined us. But
beatdown.
they did a beatdown for sure. Played very well. And so I don't know about those Redskins, if they're going to be able to come back and be the Commanders again. But those Redskins went down today, and I loved every bit of it.
Anytime you can beat the Redskins, it's a good day.
Hey, I will tell you who's on Marky's radar going into next week already.
The Mardar?
Mardar. That's so stupid. Mardar.
Pinero's kicking a field goal. I knew that he would kick a field goal for sure. God, look at that. All right, so we need John Parker Romo to kick one as well. But anyway, we'll be good. Keep going.
Chubbawamba. If you are not backing Chuba Hubbard, his rushing attempts and his rushing lines, he has cashed for 11 out of the last 12 games he's played in. Really? And because Dowdle is on the other side of him, his lines are ridiculously low. And I'm telling you, it is an ATM.
And it's another one. They still fed him the ball all day today. It didn't matter what Dowdle did.
He sucked.
Didn't matter what.
What are you talking about?
He did. He wasn't great today.
Listen, he was so great. He cashed 2 tickets for me.
I'm just saying he might have cashed a ticket, but he wasn't great. Like everything, he just ran into a brick wall.
Tickets.
And because they kept giving him more attempts, yes, he kept running and cashed some tickets. And I'm happy about that. I'm just saying he sucked today. And I'm just saying, just in general. All right. Real quick, we have our first commercial that we're seeing over here, so I want to make sure that we get in this number or this the results of the NFL Overdrive. So if you're watching and you're being a part of it, thank you, because every Friday we will challenge you all $100 cold hard cash. Hold on, I believe that. Yeah.
And the one guy who always gives us grief over not having the results isn't even here tonight.
Look at this.
Look at that.
This could be yours, along with a 6-month membership. I found the 6-month membership in my couch too, and I was going to give that away. But let's get the results. And anybody's got the little bongos. Hey. Look, he's on first. The sick guy. The guy who is in fuego. Going 8 of 10. But let's give a shout out. Yeah, thank God, for sure.
Hold on one second. Hey, Mike, let me call you back. Thanks. It was just MJ calling to congratulate me on having the game.
So bad. So bad.
Oh, my God. All right. JC1 missed it this week, so he's saying that he was the reason that you won, Mark. But Mark did come in first with going 8 of 10, and you've been in fuego. You weren't on the show, so maybe that's the way. You just can't be on the show.
I just got to mail it in.
And so you went 8 of 10, which I kept seeing that number on yours keep rising up throughout the day, because I believe you went, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you went perfect on the first 6 or so in the early slate and the late slate. I think I don't know what it was, but I think you were right around there. Anyway, your number was really high when I checked it in between the first couple of games.
I felt good during the first wave of games. I felt good.
All right. Well, TJ did come in second. A very good running, 7 out of 10. Miss Kim White got a 6 out of 10. Yes,
beat us again this week, DG.
Yeah. And I tied with Joe, so that means I win. I get all the tiebreakers. And so I tied with him. And I believe Scotty Y had 5 as well, but only made the graphic for 5. So I put my name on there. So Scott. So sorry.
Yeah, I believe I did too.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think yours has a 5. But make sure you join us again. This will stick, and hopefully we keep keeping all away from our money. But you can challenge us, and this week we're changing up a little bit. Go Bijan, whoever you are, go run like crazy. This Friday we're going to do something different. So as you all know, I was gone this whole week, and thank you to these 2 knuckleheads. We got Mark sick because he had to work too much. But I did my thinking, as I always do when I'm driving and getting ready for the show. This Friday, we're not going to make it part of the Friday show. It's going to be a standalone show that'll be video on demand. And so the NFL Overdrive will come out Friday after our show on Fridays. And so you'll catch it live on our video. And so hopefully a little bit more streamlined. We'll try to zhuzh it up a little bit and make it look good, make it feel good. But it'll be a quick show that you can watch out for the NFL Overdrive. So it's easy to pick up on it. More people hopefully can catch their eyes on it and play along with us. So it should be a good time.
Yeah. And honestly, you and I both said that we got to cut this at 30 minutes on Friday. And we were doing really good until we looked down and we saw we were at the 40-minute mark and we hadn't even got to overdrive yet.
Yeah.
There's not a worse feeling in the world. I know that feeling.
Fridays are going, like, our Friday shows are too packed. And so, and it's not because we don't want to do it on the Friday show. Honestly, it's because we want to give you all the content that you deserve. And we are not having not fun. Fun is obviously we're always having fun. We're not able to banter and have the real fun that we really want to have. And so we're going to take something out of shows and put it on different spots. Plus, we're hoping to create more shorts and do different things because now we have our own platform. We can do more. So we're hoping that we'll be able to put more content out for everybody and hopefully make you a bigger part of the show. So either way, that'll be a little bit of the change, and we'll kind of keep this thing rocking as always. But all right, we are now getting into field goal territory. We're at 35-yard line for Atlanta. So we could cash here on one of these if for some reason we can catch a field goal. But looks like Kyle Pitts just caught a big catch. Somebody earlier talked about doing I think it was Boogie, Tua first quarter under receiving yards, been cashing a lot this season. He said,
that's an interesting look.
Yeah, he said Darnell Mooney over the 2.5 receptions at -110. Looking at Mooney right now, I know he's playing for the Falcons. Do we have a number on him at all? He's got 2 receptions for 50 yards. He's only had 2 targets. He hasn't caught a pass on this drive yet. But if
he's
you're looking
locked on FanDuel right now,
right,
probably because they're where they're at.
Yeah, they're driving. So 100% he's probably going to be locked. And there's Bijan again. Bijan.
Well, they just moved.
There's Mooney. Mooney's receiving yards is at 61.5. He has 50 right now.
Okay. Let me just help everybody a little bit. I'm showing 67.5 is his number.
61.5 at FanDuel -112.
Anytime you're live betting, please shop around because there's going to be a big discrepancy in these numbers. So I just want to make sure everybody saw that. But yes, Boogie, I do like his getting 1 reception. But if it's at 3.5, I don't know if he's going to get 2 more receptions. He easily could. I don't even know what number he is. I believe he's number 1.
He is. He's number 1.
But my stuff looks like we got easy money.
I like
easy
that.
Money.
Sean Parker Romo, his line moved to 6.5.
Well, when you look at this now, is he's catching an extra point, I would assume. I like the over on this game, and I didn't say it earlier. I should have, but all my stuff froze on my end, so I got to stay off of the betting sites. But I'm looking at. I liked it earlier at 35.5, but I believe it's what's the number at now? If y'all can look at the total.
Total right now is sitting at
39.5.
39.5.
Yeah. I liked it earlier. I didn't take it, but I should have. I should have went against y'all, but I just figured I'd give y'all a hard time instead.
Well, it's like we said, most of these games when they start off slow, it tends to
always
go over in the second half.
Yep.
But yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully you're everybody's playing along with us for NFL Overdrive. We'll continue to have some fun there, especially maybe we can give it out a little bit earlier. But either way, you'll get it. You'll get the actual NFL Overdrive on video on demand, which will come out. So, looking at this game now, 13-9, correct? Or are we 13-10?
13-10.
Okay, there we go. Mine finally updated. I'm getting so much feedback in my ear right now. It's crazy. But yes, I think this game, we're now at 23. being able to go over that would be a good number of 35.5. I don't know if I like the 39.5. But anything for the 49ers before we get to that and before all of it locks. Mac Jones only has 94 yards. If you look at CMC, 95, we already have a play on him.
You can still get CMC's rushing receiving yards at 160 at minus 115. He's already at 114. So that's still you can still lock that in. You haven't lost it. You lost a dime.
Right. Not much at all. So if you want to go ahead and get that in, we were at CMC 160 plus rushing and receiving at minus 105. I'm still on Jake Tongas. The reception, I imagine that number has gone up. Can we get an update on the Tongas? Because he's going to catch a reception. I'm telling you, and he's probably going to catch an 8-yard reception and catch both of these.
His 5+ yards is at plus 430 now, so it has gone up for 5+.
He's so good. What's his nickname? Anybody remember?
Oh, no.
Abnormally long.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. His 1+ reception is at 310 now, just to get a catch.
I want to go double up. I might go do that now.
Has he even seen a target? I just want to see if he's even seen.
He hasn't seen a target.
No, he hasn't seen it. He's a secret weapon. You don't show off your secret weapon in the first half. That's stupid. Like, hey, we're going to war. Here are all my tanks. No, I don't do that. I'm going to show my big bomb. That's come for later.
Listen, you do if they're abnormally long.
Yeah,
true. Well, George Kittle is trying to get some more PT in, and come on, George, take time off. We do have a big one. Does anybody know about Boom Boom's big ticket? Oh, he just cashed.
Yeah,
so
Bijan cashed for him.
So Bijan cashed his plus 42.32. It was on the site today. If you're not following justthatsports.com, I promise you are missing out because Boom Boom cashed a anytime touchdown parlay on this one.
He went
names. My God, I was like, all right.
He went off. He had Quinshon Judkins, anytime touchdown scorer. He had Jonathan Taylor for 2+ TDs. Bijan Robinson, anytime touchdown scorer, and Isaiah Pacheco, anytime. Cashed it at 42.32.
Yeah, huge.
Great job, Boom. Great job.
Hell of a hit.
I would say, I don't know if the numbers are correct or not, but I would assume if you would have played this, you probably would have made enough to buy another membership for the next month. I would assume. I don't know if my math is right, Mark, but I believe you'd be able to make enough money for the next month.
You could have played that for 10 cents and made enough.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Is your math okay? I don't want to look at it. I'm just asking, is that right?
So for $1, it's 42.
So 10
50 cents.
50 cents. Okay, we need 50 cents. Are we sure on your math? I don't know about your brain.
All right, look, if you just put $1 down for the promo, if you just put your $1 down, you already made it back.
Right.
How about that?
Okay, because I can't do Mark math tonight. All right, so we got another reception.
Good catch.
CMC got 10 yards, maybe 11 on that one. And so I don't know if you got to play 10 cents to get that yard, if you would have made enough or not. But either way, I know that he got 10 or 11 yards there on that catch. And so
and 160 just jumped to minus 175 now.
Don't let Mark add up the numbers here. We're catching weird numbers if Mark's adding them up.
It's going back to the 8s again.
Right.
All we need is 37 more yards to cash our 160. That's it. We need 37 yards.
Yeah. All right.
I can't wait though for Tongas to get a catch. That's what I'm ready for.
Oh, I will do a happy dance. Watch out, Juszczyk. Juszczyk just got used like a bad check.
You have CMC, and you do that.
They want to kick field goals, Robbie.
They're not even close to a field goal.
Are they not?
No. Aubrey can't even hit it from there.
I disagree.
He had a huge day.
I disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I believe that Aubrey could hit it from there. He kicked one from 61. And it looked like he did it with his off leg. He could have kicked that with his left leg for 61. Like, this guy is abnormally long from field goal, very, very deep. He can get all in there. And so I think that Aubrey is the best kicker in football right now. I don't care what anybody else says about Dicker the kicker and his and being so good and so accurate. So
yeah.
Anyway,
All
right.
Chargers ran into Indiana Jones today.
They did. That was. Are you the most impressed by him so far? Like just over the course of the season or the course of the day? Would you say, Robbie, that you're the most impressed by Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones individually, team-wise, the Denver comeback was just simply amazing. And I was texting Preston because he's a Broncos fan, and I think they were down 19-0. And I said I would almost live bet their money line right now. Just all the Demaryius Thomas stuff going on, and it's the Giants, and they suck.
But is that, Robbie? Is that the Giants sucking? Or is it Denver being that good the reason they came back? Because it looked to me like the Giants vomited all over themselves.
I think it was a little bit of both. I think the Giants sucked just enough, and Denver had a lot more motivation to win that game as well.
Okay.
Just considering everything that was going on there today, I know that they really wanted to get that win.
Yeah, I was a little shocked because the Giants just manhandled them for the first three quarters of that game. I mean, they just locked them down. And Jackson Dart looked amazing. And even in the fourth quarter, I thought when he came back and they scored that touchdown to go ahead, I'm like, okay, the kid just came back, made a statement. Denver made a great run. This thing's over. Lo and behold, guy shanks the extra point, kicking the field goal for the win, and Denver gets out of there with the win. That was an incredible game. Green Bay going back and forth with Arizona was kind of an interesting game. My Chargers, oh my God, they need an offensive line so bad. When you're giving Justin Herbert 1.5 seconds to throw the ball, you're not doing your receivers any justice. They're not able to run their routes. And damn, he needs to get off of Ladd McConkey. I get that he's your go-to guy, but good God, spread that wealth around.
Well, I know. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was going to say, talk about coming back. The Chiefs look kind of like the Chiefs of last year again as well.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. I wrote them out a long time ago, and unfortunately, they are back. They're so back.
Yeah.
And speaking of teams, the Titans look like the team that we all thought they were to start the season. Despite their one win, they ended up.
That's a rough game. You know, most teams come out when they fire a coach and you usually see a spark, but you also are going against a guy that you fired before that coach. So you're about, I mean, it was a rough one to go into. It felt like Vrabel was going to win that game, no matter who was coaching the Titans. I do think, I don't even know what the Titans do from here. We got a new stadium that's coming open. You got to have a splash hire for Tennessee. You got a brand new quarterback you're putting your future on. They got to do something. If you just go hire another coordinator, this fan base around here is just going to have a meltdown. Like, so I listen to local sports talk, and they hated Callahan.
I heard there's a couple of coaches that might be available. Billy Napier might be looking for a job. Mike McDonald out of Miami. McDaniels.
More like Ronald McDonald.
Dude, I'm medhead right now. I'm just foggy as hell. Do you think he'll get fired this weekend, Mike McDaniel?
He should.
I said he wouldn't make it past Halloween, so that bet's still out there.
You did say that. I knew he would be done after the season for sure. But yeah, y'all put all these holidays in place, and I'm like, all right, Christmas, Hanukkah, something, like he's gone. I'm like, all right, I don't even know what dates these things are at, but yeah, sure, I believe you.
Talk about coaches. What about college? Hugh Freeze is probably going to be gone. Mike Norvell at FSU, they're already making calls to get him out.
I thought they let go of him already.
I think the wheels are in motion. Brian Kelly, the LSU fan base, after he came up and got Diego'd this weekend.
Boom Boom just cashed you over 7.5 runs.
No, that was me.
Oh, sorry. I need your brain fog. You're cashing all these tickets.
Dude,
have they had their bye yet, Robbie? Do you know if the Titans have had their bye yet?
No,
I don't believe they have.
But even then, I don't know if it matters. I guess that's where I don't know if that's where Kim's going. That with a new staff after the bye, you can get that full bye week to kind of get calibrated back from the old coaching regime. Regime. Oh my God, I can't talk. Regime.
There you go.
Anyway, so she says she meant Miami. Miami had their bye.
Miami.
That's a good one.
Miami has not. And
I was going to look and see when that is actually, because that's a good. That's probably a good timetable.
That's not till after week 9.
Week 12 is the Dolphins.
God.
Yeah. By that point, why would you do it?
Why? Because he sucks.
Well,
right.
But
so
then
you're already
going to wait that long if he's that bad? Why would you wait that long to say, okay, good, we got a week off when you could do it now and just pull the Band-Aid on that?
So the reason, okay, so let's set this up now. We got almost a little under 3 minutes to go, and the Falcons are driving. But this happened with the Grizzlies last season, and people were like, "Why would you let go of your coach with literally like 5 to 10 games left within a season in NBA? That's not a lot, right?"
Right.
And so my thing was, and this makes complete sense, is if you have a coach or some coaches on the staff that you want to give more freedom to, you get there's no questions asked. You get a free look at a coach that you might be interested in, a coach that you really like. I'm not saying you want to bring a coach back necessarily, but you get a little goodwill, because then you give them the keys to the franchise and say, hey, you have 6-7 games left. You go crazy, see what you got, see what you can do, because this is experience for them that they'll never get back. And they actually might, benefit from that in the long run, and they'll always be appreciative to you, which some goodwill coming back to your franchise can always help. And so whether they went and hired that person or not, the Grizzlies ended up doing that. They liked what they saw, and they brought him in there for that. So there might be a guy that's under Callahan that they liked, but he wasn't ready for that. But maybe this is a free look. And so we'll see. But I do think that they will get rid of him by the bye week at the very, very latest. And so I just don't know why you would wait so long. Their team is a dumpster fire. I would get rid of everybody if I could.
The only bright spot is Devon A-Chain on that team.
Yeah,
he is the
100%.
only one I think with value. Maybe Waddle, but he gets hurt so much. I would not invest a lot of money in Waddle either. Not a wide receiver.
There's a lot of value on Tua's rushing yards.
I have a question, because this is the only person that I think that I would get rid of 100%. Like there's no questions about it. I would get rid of him. Is there a way that you could, and Mark, I'll let you go first on this one. Is there a team that, because I don't think the question is, I think you would trade them. So you answer it twofold. Would you trade this player, and what team possibly? And that is Tua, your quarterback. Would you trade him? And is there a team that you think would actually be capable or willing to go make a run to go get him?
Oh, absolutely. I think there's a handful of teams that would be very interested in having a quarterback. The Cleveland Browns being first and foremost, New Orleans Saints being a close second. I think that, and stick with me on this one, because I think if you got creative, this would actually make a lot of sense. He could end up going to Tennessee and being a mentor for a Cam Ward, where they don't have one now, and they don't have to worry about him projecting out and trying to survive when he's out there playing on the field. They can start easing him into that mentorship, because let's be completely honest, Tua's days are numbered. He is one good hit away from having his career over. So you got to start looking for that next landing spot for him. If you're going into a playing role, obviously Cleveland is the worst spot they are so desperate for a quarterback right now. Dylan Gabriel is not the answer. He's just not ready to be a quarterback.
Robbie?
That's the thing. He's one hit away, right, from his career being over. And if you're an NFL franchise, right now looking for a quarterback, I don't know if you would want him, because another team, the Jets, come to mind. We saw Justin Fields. He's had a million chances. He's just not the guy. I know everybody's got hurt around him in New York, and they're kind of a dumpster fire. But if I'm an NFL GM, Tua is the last guy I want, unless I can just get him for dirt cheap and that my team is actually in contention to do something. That would be the only way, and it'd be like this season. Like we're right on the cusp of making the playoffs, but our quarterback just went down. That would be the only way I would try to go for Tua.
Well, if you look at it, I wanted to do this exercise because I was interested what y'all thought, but 100% I would do it. There's no questions asked. I just don't know who would take him. He's owed $39 million this season.
The other piece.
Now
right.
that's obviously it's, you can piece that apart depending on how you break it up within the season, but let's go over the next 3 years. He's owed 56.4 next season, 53.4 in 27, and 65.8 and 28. Now, I'm not sure if all that's guaranteed. Normally, quarterbacks are all guaranteed. There's no way you can build a team around that when you're paying a Devon Achane. Let me go look at his number. It's like 1.4 this season, 1.7 next season.
You won't be able to keep him.
He's not even gotten out of his rookie deal yet. Achane,
right.
I think he's still on a rookie contract. So
exactly. So that's the issue. Is I don't think that anybody would go get him, and I don't know if his contract is guaranteed, which I assume it is. I don't know who would be willing to go and pay that, but I think there are teams that would want him. I just don't know what Miami would have to pay to get him off of their roster.
Right, but you say that there's teams that would want him. Is that more of a cursory, like, yeah, who wouldn't want it to
right?
But once you start looking at the logistics and everything else, be like, the hell are we talking about? No,
exactly.
no.
Exactly. That's where I'm at. If you had him and he was the same price as every other quarterback, and he was the one left over Geno or Justin Fields or any of these guys, even whatever his name is in Cleveland, like Dylan Gabriel, if any of those guys were all standing against the wall and they were all the same price, you would choose Tua. Like, that's guaranteed. Unfortunately, his sticker price is like a 25 to 40 million more than those other guys. And that's the problem, is you can't build a team around that. And that's disgusting.
You know who might actually do something that outlandish and crazy would be the Minnesota Vikings.
They have JJ McCarthy, though.
Yeah, they don't. No, it's not going to work out.
They have Carson Wentz, and I think they're okay with Carson Wentz, personally.
I'm just saying.
Because of Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson.
Right,
you can do a lot. You can do a lot with those two guys. You don't have to be that good. I mean, I gave Sam Darnold a lot of help because I thought it was just those guys elevating him, but I'm actually pretty amazed at what he's done in Seattle. I know JSN is a beast, but still, it's Sam Darnold. I remember Sam Darnold seeing ghosts every time he was on TV. So.
Well, isn't that what happened with Tua? I mean, Tua was surrounded by these weapons.
No, he was seeing Tweety Bird, not Ghost.
Well, he was still trying to figure out why there was 22 people playing defense against him. He's like, wait a minute, what? Why? There seems to be a lot of people out there right now.
All right, well, let's wrap this thing up. It looks like we're ending the third quarter very shortly if we haven't already. But let's go ahead and go through these. We have about less than a minute. Let's give an update. Robbie, if you could give me an update on yours, and sure. Mark, if you can give me an update on yours. CMC rushing and receiving yards. We have this at 160 plus, and that's at minus 105. Where does CMC stand right now?
127.
All right. So we need 33. All right. We Jank Tongas has not caught a pass. He's about to on this drive. He's about to. And we have Kyle Juszczyk, who needs one more yard to catch.
There's another catch by CMC.
Another catch by CMC.
That's a 10-yarder at least.
And we have John Parker Romo over 5.5 kicking points at minus 110. So these are our 4 plays. We usually do 5 or so. 4 is a good number. I like that. We're kind of being a little bit deliberate about what we're playing instead of going crazy.
A little more conservative, not trying to force anything.
Yeah, because we're not putting out 40 plays. That's stupid.
That needs to be said, too, when it goes to player props. Midway through the NFL year, it seems like start off really hot, right?
Yep.
Midway through the NFL year, things change. Game plans change. So when it comes to NFL player props, you really got to start looking for edges. And I noticed that this weekend, especially. There's a lot of guys who I thought were in some smash spots, and it just didn't hit. Judkins, I hit every prop but his rushing prop. I think I had him at 85.5. He got 84. It's just one of those. You just got to look at it, man. You got to look at it.
Disgusting. He had 75.5.
So what you're saying is Barkley's due.
Barkley.
I about said a bad word.
Barkley is asleep. That whole off. Like, I hate the Eagles. I won't have an Eagle on my roster ever in fantasy football.
Oh no, it wasn't fantasy. It was one of my plays that went 2-2 this weekend on Friday because he sucked so bad.
Yeah.
No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing an Eagle in betting, and I'm not playing an Eagle in fantasy. You might as well just, if I have one, just know that I've been kidnapped because I'm not having them on my roster for sure. But Mark, can you give us an update on the baseball that is currently happening? I have not kept up with much baseball as of late, but it looks like the Blue Jays and Mariners are in game 5 or game 6.
Game 6. And it is 6-2 in the top of the 8th. They got one out. Hoffman's pitching for Toronto, and some guy, I guess he's pretty good, Polanco.
Probably George
Polanco.
Yeah.
George. No, there's an E on the end, so it's Georgie.
I don't even know who it was Friday, DG, but I know there was somebody. I butchered the shit out of his name.
I don't remember.
I can't remember. Was it Jimenez? I called him Jimenez.
Yes, you called him Jimenez.
Yes.
Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Oh, that's funny. That's good times.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the update. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the games. Obviously, right now with that baseball game, it could be game 7 tomorrow, which could be interesting. Just seeing who's going to go to the World Series. These two teams, Mariners and Blue Jays, it's been a great series. But going over to the NFL real quick, we do have a doubleheader again, starting off at 7 o'clock Eastern. The Bucks and Lions, phenomenal matchup. And then you have the Texans and the Seahawks, speaking of Sam Darnold. So Texans and Seahawks should be another good game. CNC catching another 13-yard pass. He's crushing this 160. Crushing it.
Just don't kill it yet. Don't say that. Don't say that.
We're getting so close.
That's a mortal lock.
Dude's
Mega mortal well lock
on the next play. It is. He's about to get Mike Tyson KO'd on the next play now.
It's gonna. This is gonna be CMC on the next play.
Yeah. Oh no!
He's gonna go. My name's Tua.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's got another rush and another 2.5 yards, maybe 3. All right. We need to see if we can get a cash on him before we get out of here, if possible, on this drive. So we'll keep watching.
Where are they sitting on
closely?
Right
I don't know. I want to make sure we see it.
101 plus 46, so 147. We're 13 yards away.
All right. I think he could get it. So let's keep watching this one. We'll kind of hang out with it. And then if he can cash on this drive, then we'll get out of here. So
he's
I'm
not
hoping.
even in right now. The other running back.
He's probably throwing it to Jake Tongas. Nope, not yet.
No, Jawan.
Eventually.
Not yet.
Just wait.
You got it.
Tongas is on the bike now, warming up.
Oh, yeah. Just when you see Jake, I don't even know it. What number is Jake Tongas? We need to find out what number he's at. What's his number?
No,
probably 84 or something. All right, Jake Tongas.
I think it's born
88. I knew it was 88. God, Des Bryant, Michael Irvin, all the good tight ends that come before him. Big time guys. All right, number 88. Is he on the field? Oh, that's 84.
That's
88. Is that use check?
He dropped it. It doesn't matter. They dropped it.
Is that Jawan can't catch Jennings?
No, that was number 5. I think it's DeMarcus Robinson. He plays for San Francisco, I think now.
Yeah, he's DeMarcus Robinson, number 5. What an idiot!
Former Florida Gator.
What an idiot.
Yeah. God, you got to close your hands right when the ball gets there, not after it gets there. Everybody knows that. How?
I blame Billy Napier, but he didn't play for Napier. He played for Mullen and McElwain, I think. So
McElwain.
what an idiot.
All right, well, that's the end of that. We're not going to be able to cash on here, so we won't be able to get a siren alert. But overall, it's been a fun time. We're going to look at these next 4 games, or I guess the next 2 games to these 4 teams tomorrow on the afternoon show. I believe Mark will be helped. There's Tongas. He's on the special teams. All right.
Yeah, he's not.
They don't know that he can catch still. I'll call because there's no way he should be on special teams. Only they need to get him off. We're going to cash that ticket eventually. All right. But Mark, I think you're good enough tomorrow to return to the afternoon show, right?
I will be back and ready to roll. We will have and it kind of sucks because we missed our Power 4 parlay today from Just Stat Sports. I will make sure that tomorrow we come back, we hit that one, and it'd been nice. It probably won't be as large as Boom Boom's hit, but it'll be close.
All right. Well, make sure you stay tuned for that. We'll be live tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, on the Weekday Wagers channel, where you're watching it right here, YouTube channel. If you're not watching, if you're on social media, we appreciate it. Give us a like, a share, a repost if you can. And if you're watching here on our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the like button before you get out of here. We would appreciate it. But we'll see everybody tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Do not be late.